Good morning, third grade, and happy Monday. Today is Monday, February 10th, 2020. Let's take a look at today's schedule. So I'm in homeroom already. We have week 5, my planner. So today we have spelling. They're going to watch a video that introduces the words, vocabulary, do some flashcards that introduce the words, reading. You're going to watch a video that introduces main idea and details of nonfiction. Grammar, you're going to read text to learn about adverbs. Writing, you're going to read text to talk about discussion. And your other ELA today is a journal entry. For Math A is problem solving method lesson. And for Math B, I cannot remember off the top of my head, but you also have a lesson. So we'll check that out in a second. And then Science, you're going to do the engage portion of this week's quill. And of course, your spelling of vocab words at the bottom and extra notes and reminders. Then Math B is the same setup, just different math section. Learning Lab schedule, Monday through Friday. Today, we have Learning Lab from 1 to 3 at the Duncansville site. I will not be here as I'm leaving early today, but there are plenty of people here who can help you if you're interested in coming out. Morning work and message. Today is Motivation Monday, so I have a video from one of my favorite kids in the world that I've never met, but I absolutely adore, Kid President, so you can check out his message on how to change the world. All right, so English, I changed it up a little bit, but it's a good change. Assignments due by midnight on Sunday. Reading quiz, grammar quiz, spelling test, vocabulary quiz, natural disaster discussion, which you'll work on throughout the week, independent reading worksheet, and your weekly work, which is 3 assignments. So as you can see, beside each of the quizzes and the test, I have 2 attempts available. So rather than having you take a pre-test and then me working out like, oh, you can be excused from this, I'm just going to give you 2 attempts so you can choose how you run with this. You can take it once as a pre-test and then take it again at the end of the week. You can take it once and get a great score and be done. You can take it once and get a bad score and take it again for a higher score. So just as we've had with like a pre-test and then the test, you still get 2 shots. It's just the same test. So you can run with this however way you want. But I have it set that you can take it twice and it'll keep the highest score. So if you get a 3 on the first try and a 5 on the next try, you'll get a score of 5. It'll knock out the 3. Or if you take it and you get a 5 and then you take it again and you get a 3, it keeps the 5. So that's what we're going to try this week. Today, your assignment for today is a weekly work assignment, your journal entry. So this week we are learning about natural disasters, which builds off of our topic from last week about weather. So we are going to get started with spelling, and there is a video for you to watch. We're working on irregular words again. So those are the words that don't have a specific pattern, you just have to memorize them. So there is a video that introduces the words, and they are at the bottom of your planner. Vocabulary, these words relate back to your story that you're going to read this week. You'll flip through the flashcards to learn about them, and they're at the bottom of your planner as well. Reading, so this week we are learning about main idea and details of a nonfiction passage. So this video is going to talk about what a main idea is and what details are, and how we're going to look for those in our text this week. Grammar, we're talking about adverbs. So what is an adverb? It is a verb. It has the word verb in it, so it means that it's doing something with verbs. So this adverb, which we've talked about before, tells us how, when, or where an action is done. So if you click on these tabs, it'll give you examples of the how, where, and when adverbs. writing. So this week we are preparing for a discussion about natural disasters. What is a discussion? We'll take a look at this conversation below. So this is a conversation between Mary and Ryan. Mary says, "Thunderstorms are scary." Ryan replies, "Yes, the thunderstorm and lightning can be strong. I wonder what causes thunderstorms. I read that it's due to the mixing of hot air and cold air." These two students are having a discussion about thunderstorms. Unlike a speech where one person is doing the talking, a discussion involves two or more people talking about the topic. To prepare for a discussion, you have to read the text and make notes about it before the discussion. You need to identify important ideas and write questions about what else you want to know about the topic. Tomorrow, we will take a look at how we can take notes to prepare for a discussion. And your journal entry. Since this week we're talking about natural disasters, you're going to write about an experience you have with one. So maybe you experienced one yourself, or maybe someone close to you has. If not, maybe you have experienced a natural disaster through a book that you've read or a movie you've seen. So you can click on this button and it will open up the worksheet with the prompt. And you can either print this out and write on this worksheet, or you can use a Google Doc, or you can handwrite it. Your choice. I don't care how you turn it into me as long as you answer the prompt. Okay, Math A. This week you have Lesson 9, the problem-solving method, and you're going to be turning in 2 worksheets this week. So you have your lesson notes from the very first page. It's 2 pages. So you're going to submit these 2, and then learn and apply at the very end is an activity that you're going to turn into me. So you have 3 pages you need to turn into me by the end of the week. Math B, making change. I knew that, and I totally forgot that. So I have the textbook lesson here, which you need to open to get your notes. And you have 1 page of notes for me this week. And I also have a video lesson here. I had a request, so this is something I'm trying. Please let me know if this is helpful or not. Any feedback is awesome, so I know if I should do this again or not, and if I should do it for other classes as well. But give this a try. I walk through the textbook lesson with you. Then at the end, you'll turn in your notes. No social studies this week. We have science. And in science, we're learning about the interdependence of nature and people. And I have a walkthrough video for you. So step 1, watch the walkthrough video. Step 2, complete the will. Step 3, you have to turn in explain, elaborate, and express. So rather than having you go through this lengthy assignment and then doing an additional lesson, I've combined your graded assignment with your will so that when you turn this in, you get your grade and you get a frog for the Leap into Learning contest. So make sure that you complete your assignment. I believe that is all, so have a great day.